Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to THT10 News. Here it is, Path. Well, today we have an interview program, and we're going to make the interview. We're going to make some questions to our group members. They are going to answer it in name of all the team. So let's start with the first one. The question is, what do you remember the most? It goes to Path, please. Good morning everyone, thank you so much for inviting me to your interview. It's Pat from THT10. I'm going to answer you the first question, that is, what we remember the most. Well, the first thing I remember the most are when we were recording the videos for the activity of the dark side of textbooks. Well, we remember it a lot because of the good atmosphere that we had in the group, and also because it has been one of the funnest activities we have made on this course. Another thing that we remember a lot is when we won the game about the educational laws, because it means that we have 9.5 in one of the questions of the exam, so it's very nice. And another thing that we remember a lot is the first week. We remember it because we were completely lost. Fortunately, we found ourselves and we could complete very good the task and also the course. Well, how much memories are you taking with you about this course? Well, I'm going to repeat it back. The answers are not personal ones, they are the answers of all team members. And now let's go with our next group member, that is Sandra. Now it's your turn. So your question is a little bit difficult, but here it is. Well, what was the hardest thing you had to do on this course? Now, Sandra, please.
Was the group work in all the activities. Cartographic projection were the most complicated topic because we didn't complete all the activities as quickly as we have to do. To work in a numerous group is very difficult because we are 8 people and everybody wants to express their opinions. And to be an analyst is very difficult too because there are a lot of people who hate evaluate their partners. We think that we must to keep for the course the effort, the persistence in the work, the distribution of the work in roles, the respect for the members of the group, and the variety of tools for present information.
Thank you so much, Sandra. But don't go away, we're going to speak to you later. Now, let's go with Raquel. She's going to tell us what has been the easiest thing you have to do on this course.
The easiest thing has been, in this subject there hasn't been many easy moments because in all of them we have worked very hard and all of them have a certain difficulty. But we can consider that the easiest one has been TPAC, the first activity, and also the last one that was leadership activity, that we have only to search for disadvantages and advantages of the different leadership. And in general, we can affirm that the last activity has been easier because we had adapted ourselves to the new way of learning, and also with the group. With the group, we understood better each other, and so on. Because of this, has been easier.
Okay, that's very nice. So now it's Alma's turn to answer the question. Here it is. What has been the funniest thing you have to do on this course?
The funniest thing was when we had to create the videos about the dark side of textbooks, We spent a lot of time recording and putting all the videos together, which made us enjoy it the most. As we enjoyed as well watching the videos of our classmates. Nevertheless, the week we had to play the game was very funny as well, but we were very nervous.
Well, the videos were very funny, that's true. So let's go now with one of our Annas. The first one, Anna Ruiz. So here is your question. Could you tell our audience what has been the most boring thing you had to do on this course?
Well, the most boring has been the law topic. It was not engaged in comparison with other topics, and it was evident the lack of inner motivation. The study of the law has been quite difficult and tough. Preparing the C maps and elaborating the Pell tree has been boring in comparison with other tasks. But in general, we enjoy all the activities because we know that behind everyone was a reason that made it worthwhile.
Thank you so much. Now it's time to go with our other Anna in the group. Now it's time to Ana Sanchez. Hello, Ana.
Hello, it's Ana Maria Sanchez from THT, and I would like to speak to you about the things that our group consider that are the most useful ones, the things that we are going to use for sure. In this kind of things, we are going to introduce the applications we have been learning. Well, especially I would like to speak about Pell trees. Our team thinks that Pell trees is the most useful tool, and even some members of the team are using this for organizing a lot of subjects apart from this course, and even for topics that don't relate to the university. And well, moreover, discovering the functioning of a blog or so many creative applications are Moodle or infographics, Kahoot, and so many other tools that are, well, we think that has been fantastic, and we think that we are going to be able to apply all these things for our future students. So it has been useful for us for understanding the contents and looking to them yes, from another perspective. And it's going to be so useful for our students because these tools are making the learning more engaging. And we think that is just fantastic. So well, I would like to finish saying that that's a good way of putting a big part of TPAC into practice. That's all.
Okay, don't go away. Now it's time to compromise, Isa. So here is your question. What we will no longer use? Be careful with your answer.
Maybe what we won't use are predetermined images and cartographic projection because they are not going to be included in primary education curriculum, and also we think we are not going to use some applications like Trello because although they are interesting, they are not useful at all.
Well, that's a very good question. Thank you, Isa. Now it's time to go with Laura. Please, could you tell us what's the tool you have learned the most?
In the THT team, there's a huge variety of opinions on which is the activity where we have learned the most. So, some members of the group think that TPAC is this activity because it was the first one that we carried out in this subject, and because we were very motivated. Moreover, it has all the different aspects that a teacher requires to teach in an effective way. The rest of the members of the group think that cartographic projections were the activity where we have learned the most because of the content and the method used to develop the topic. because we had to investigate a lot for doing this activity. And the part of the activity where we have to investigate most was treasure hunts. And with this, we have to take into account that to transfer the knowledge, there are a lot of reality distortions, and we have to minimize them as much as possible, always following ethical purposes.
Well, that's very nice. The next question we're going to ask to our group is what we should improve in this course for another courses. Well, now Path Place is going to answer us. Hello everybody, it's Path again, but now this time I have to answer another question, that is what we should improve to other courses. Well, in general terms, our group has to improve the work group. We have to learn how to work in a group, and we also have to learn how to organize a big group and respect the opinions of all of the members, not ones, not others, all of them. And also another things we have to learn is to create a good atmosphere in the group in order to make a better work and have less problems than the ones we have had.
We passed is because the first reason is because we have worked very hard. The second reason could be that we have tried to learn as much as we could, improving in many aspects every week, despite all the difficulties and mistakes. The third reason could be that we have spent a lot of time doing the activities every week and with a lot of effort. And now we think that we are able to put in practice all that we have learned, but also know that it's completely possible to improve. So the most important thing, we think that the most important thing has been that not only we have learned to know and control different resources to teach in the class in the future, but also we have learned to cooperate and collaborate in big group of 8 members. So sharing emotions, sadness, happiness, enjoyment, etc. So we have tried to do our best.
If we fail, it is because we should have been better organized. Nevertheless, we think we've worked hard enough and we deserve it. I hope to continue thinking the same when we finish the portfolio and we finish the activities we have prepared. Nevertheless, we can always learn more and do it better.
That's very good. Well, now it's time to go. I hope you have enjoyed today's program and see you tomorrow at the same time here in THT Team channel.